How do I analyze fantasy football QB ceiling versus floor? Imagine trying to pick a quarterback who can win you a week or two but also keep your team steady over the season. That's what analyzing the ceiling versus the floor is all about. It's like checking the potential high and low points of a player's performance. To start, think about what makes a quarterback's ceiling high. Usually, it's their ability to make big plays, whether through rushing yards and rushing touchdowns or explosive passing games. Dual-threat quarterbacks who can run and pass tend to have higher ceilings because they can rack up points in multiple ways. On the flip side, a quarterback's floor is about their most consistent, lowest output. Usually, pocket passers who relying mainly on passing have a safer floor because they tend to get steady passing yards and touchdowns, even if they don't have many rushing yards. Next, look at the team around the quarterback. A strong offensive line and talented receivers help boost both the ceiling and the floor. If a quarterback has a good supporting cast, they're more likely to have a big game and also avoid low-scoring weeks. The offensive scheme and coaching style matter too. Some teams design plays that maximize a quarterback's chances for big gains, which raises their ceiling. Others focus on ball control and safety, which keeps their floor stable. Volume is key. A quarterback who throws a lot of passes is more likely to have a high floor because they get more chances to score points. Red zone rushing attempts or passing targets near the goal line also bump up the ceiling because they lead to more touchdowns. Keep an eye on injury history and consistency. A player who has been healthy and regularly scores well is safer, giving you a better idea of their floor. If they have a history of injuries or inconsistent weeks, their floor might be lower, and their ceiling could be unpredictable. Matchups matter as well. Facing a weak defense can boost a quarterback's ceiling, while tough defenses can limit their upside. To put this into perspective, look at projections and rankings. If a quarterback is projected to average over 22 fantasy points per game, they probably have a high ceiling. If their floor is around the level of a second or third quarterback, they're more reliable but with less explosive potential. When you're choosing a quarterback, think about what your team needs. Do you want a player who can win you a week with a big game, or someone who will give you steady points? Some quarterbacks are a good mix of both, offering a solid floor and a chance for big weeks. Remember, analyzing the ceiling versus the floor is about understanding the range of what a player can do. It's about weighing their rushing ability, supporting cast, offensive scheme, and matchup to see how high or low their weekly output could go. This helps you decide if a quarterback is worth the risk for a big payoff or if you should stick with someone more reliable. So, next time you're evaluating quarterbacks, focus on their potential to hit those high scores and how often they stay in the safe zone. That's the key to making smarter fantasy football decisions.